what's going on, everybody? How are we doing on this Thursday? Welcome back to our weekly live watch party in which we are taking it from the beginning of Atlanta and doing a rewatch, a watch along each Thursday. This week's a little bit earlier than the previous 3 weeks. It's NBA Finals, so I know people want to watch that, including myself. Warriors in 6. Let's get that dub tonight. But yeah, I figure, we had that. I was supposed to go to a screening tonight, but I just didn't feel that good, if I'm being honest with you. It's for Elvis. But luckily I might be able to see it next week. But either way, we are here tonight to talk about Atlanta Season 1, Episode 4, which is titled The Streisand Effect. I vaguely remember this episode. I believe this is the one with the... what's the kid's name? Zen or Zan or something like that? It's some YouTuber or during that time when this episode came out, it was like a TikToker, I guess. Or not TikToker, but Vine. I remember the guy was trying to get famous and was like messing around with Al. So I remember that element, and I also remember... got like something caught in my throat. Remember Darius and Earn trying to like get money for Earn, like selling dolls or something. So I remember, I guess, like the highlights, but I'm very excited to rewatch this episode with you all. Again, we've been doing this. This is week 4 now. It's been really fun. We covered Atlanta on the channel, season 3. It was almost a month ago since the season ended, and I didn't want the conversation to end because obviously the conversations we were having during that season was just fantastic. And I just love the community of Atlanta fans. I obviously love this community that we've built over here. And I just had so much fun talking in Atlanta. And I just wanted to keep that conversation going. And that's what came to mind as far as these watch-alongs. So, again, this is your first time tuning in. We will be watching an episode here in about 5 minutes. Let me get a timer going so you guys can know when to cue everything up. We will be watching, well, at least I'm watching an episode from Hulu. They have all of the episodes there, and that's how we will be watching it. That's how we have been watching it. So if you don't have Hulu, it's unfortunate because that's the only way we'll be able to watch it together, because I won't be playing the episode on the screen due to copyright reasons. So if you have Hulu, fantastic. If you don't, maybe you have the Blu-ray of the seasons or you have a hard drive with them on there. But that's how we're going to watch it. In 4 minutes and 47 seconds, I'm going to press play. You're going to press play. We're going to watch it together. We're going to commentate on it, speculate on some of the more deeper meanings, what it can mean for the rest of this particular season, for the future of the show, so on and so forth. And like I said, I love these conversations with you all because this show is one of my favorites on TV. So with all that being said, we got 7 people watching in. Again, I figured, because I've been each week I've been changing times because just things popped up. The last couple weeks we started at 9. 1 week we started a little bit later, and this week's a little bit earlier. So I would imagine some people, people have their schedules and whatnot. So hopefully some more people will trickle in as we move along. If not, shout out to the replay gang out there and to everyone that's watching live. If you can do me a favor, show some love to the video by giving the video a thumbs up, sharing the video to anyone you know that loves this show as much as we do and want to rewatch it like we've been doing these last 4 weeks, and want to be a part of the conversation. So definitely share the video and leave your thoughts in the comments as we watch along. Point out some things, some Easter eggs, funny moments, sad moments, emotional moments, connective moments, anything that stands out to you all. Definitely let me know in the live chat as well as those that are watching on the replay. So again, we got the timer. I always mess that up. We got the timer here, so in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm going to press play on my end, and we're going to get this watch party started. In the meanwhile, let me go grab a drink of water. Thordy, you want to host the stream? He's over, my dog's over here. You probably can't see him because of the little banner here. You can see a little bit of his head. He's biting on his, playing with his toy right now. But I'm going to run to the kitchen, which is right over there, and I'm going to be back in like 2 seconds, so I'll be right back. Got my waters, can stay hydrated. Because listen, y'all, I don't know where y'all at in the world, but I know here in Missouri, in the Midwest, it is hotter than that thing out there. Today's Wednesday. I think it started Sunday. and it's going to be going to this route till like next week. We've had 100-degree weather, which feels like 200 degrees with the humidity. It has been hot as hell. So I hope you all have been hydrated, have been staying in, as often as you can, besides, going to work and doing all your stuff that you got to do for your lives. But I hope you guys are staying safe out there, man. Like I said, it has been a hot one these last few days. But again, in about a minute, we'll get this thing started. But let me see who we got. We got one person leaving a comment. Who we got in here? We got, of course, Maxine showing some love. How we doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying cool. Hope you got some water. Because, again, over here in the Midwest, it's hot. It's hotter than hot. What's hotter than hot? I don't even know. It's been a hot few days. Like, I had to go to work yesterday. And I really didn't want to leave the house because it is just, it's one of those hot ones where it's just like, as soon as you go outside, you're just tired. You're like, damn, the heat just hits you in the face. And you're just like, I don't even want to do nothing. That's how hot it's been. And it's going to be this way for the next week. But hey, I ain't going to complain because I love summer. I enjoy, I'm more of a fall guy personally, but I love when the sun's out and it gets later, darker a little later in the evening. So I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain at all. I'm not a complainer. So, but again, I hope you all are doing well out there. So let me check this time. We got a couple seconds. I'm just checking something on the back end of YouTube, just to make sure the stream will go smoothly as possible. But in the meantime, what's everyone else up to before we get tonight's chat started? How's everyone day going? What movies or shows or albums, clothes, with any new purchases, Blu-rays or anything you all have been looking into or buying or excited about? Anyone checking out Lightyear over the weekend, which I did a review on. If you didn't check it out, definitely check out my review on that. But yeah, man, let me know how you all are doing out there. All right, so we should be good. So I'm gonna close that out. All right, so in 10 seconds, I'm gonna press play again. We got 17 more people in the chat. I have my Hulu popped up. We're gonna rewatch. We've been rewatching for the last few weeks. Oh, that startled me. We're gonna rewatch. We've been rewatching Atlanta, and that's what we're doing tonight. We're on episode 4, as you all can see on the screen now, and we are going to be rewatching this episode, having a good time with the community here, myself and this amazing group of Atlanta fans. So I'm just getting the timer, the stopwatch ready for when we. So when I press play, you all will be ready to go. So with that being said, let me pull this up here. Actually, let me zoom out. All right, y'all ready? All right, let's get this thing going. Let me move this. Again, shout out to Maxine. Shout out to all 16 of you watching live. I am about to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on, let me pull up this. It's like a million things. Hold on, let me just pull this up right quick so you guys can know where we are in the episode. All right, we'll share the screen. You would think I'd be a pro at this. This is the 4th week we've been doing this. But no, I'm not quite there yet. But we'll get there. All right, so I'm going to press start in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. All right, perfect time. This is our stopwatch. This is where I'm at in the episode. I don't have the Hulu commercial things that are starting right into the episode. So that's where we are. I keep messing that up. That's where we are here. We're only 16 seconds in, and this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited for this one. So this is just many examples that we've been talking about the last few weeks of just slowly but surely gaining the respect of his cousin Al and giving him tips and things of that nature. All right, here's I think his name is Zan, if I remember. Zan, yep. This goofy ass dude. What is it? Zan sexual? Zan, hashtag Zan life. Yo, can we get Zan in season 4? That would be dope. What does that say? When your babe scrolls through the, I missed it. I'm gonna need Zan to be in season 4, y'all. Just to, especially when they get back to Atlanta. Oh, I need Zan. I need Zan back in season 4. Can we make that happen, Donald? Yo, yes, that's the third different hat. This man is on the grind. What does that one say? Hashtag Zan Stan. It was a paper chasing clout. Zan. Hey, you can't be mad at him though, man. This is I mean, this was 2016. Like I said, Snapchat, Vine, and obviously Instagram. It's a hustle, man. It's a side hustle. So out of all people, I think Al would understand kind of that hustle, that grind. It's actually obviously not his methods are a lot different, but you can't hate on Zan. And shout out to all the content creators out there using their platforms as a way of means of hustling and putting themselves out there. It's a different time we live in, that's for sure. All right, what we got? We got some more people in there. We got Craig. What's going on? How we doing? One thing I love about this series, 100%. And how you doing tonight, by the way? Whose gun is? Oh, what did Darius call his gun last week? Daddy. Was that Daddy staring at her? Everything. It's true. It's very true. Great point. Great point. I'm telling y'all, Max, that we need Zan back in season 4. Like, I need that for real. So again, guys, those are just tuning in. We are 4 minutes into our rewatch tonight of episode 4 of season 1 of Atlanta. I'm gonna pull this down here for a second, just so I can, fill up the screen. But I'll pop it up every now and then. But again, I appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure to like and share and all that fun stuff. Yep. Have you? And again, this is for anyone and everyone out there, especially when you make content. How have y'all ever been in one of those rages when someone leaves a particular comment? It's just not the day, right? It's just not the day for it. You don't got time for it, and you just in a rage, just like, you know what, and this and that and that and that. So I definitely understand where Al's coming from right now. Gotta listen to my boy Darius, man. He's knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable. I know who Steve McQueen is. I've seen a film or two of his. Let me know in the chat if y'all know who Steve McQueen is, and if you have, what was a film of his that you all have seen. Oh, gas. Let me tell y'all something about gas. It's hot as hell. It's hot as hell outside. The gases are ridiculous. It's the end of times. But no, I think it took me $65 to fill up yesterday. I almost damn near cried. It's just heartbreaking. Yeah, he's just going in on Paper Boi right now. What does it say? New Paper Boi song? Trash. He really going in. Damn. You really going in. Hey, but that's part of the growth of Al, right? Is that I'm trying to see is there any Easter eggs, which I'm pretty sure there is. Um, that's part of putting yourself out there is the good and the bad of the social media. Is you got people that appreciate you, that love you, that all that good stuff, and you got people that hate on you. But at the same time, when you're in his position, I guess any publicity is good publicity, right? But of course, Al, it's a different lifestyle, man. He from them streets. He ain't trying to have no internet. You don't know nothing about internet beef. He's like, you gonna take this in the streets for real. And I wonder if this is the same continuity as far as we know last week when we watched Go for Broke. We know Earn has like, what, $10 in his bank account? That's why he's trying to sell this phone. And I really doubt that shirt that he's wearing isn't a part of his character's narrative. Keep on keeping on. What would y'all do? Store credit for the sword listening to Darius, or would you have took that 190? Because now I'm starting to remember what happens, because the whole dog situation. I don't know, man. Times is rough. I don't know if I would have been listening to Darius. It's mad fun watching this show while commenting up 100%. That's why I had so much fun doing this with you all. Do they not? Is Steve McQueen not a well-known actor for film fans? Yeah, the soundtrack is always on fire with this show. These Darius, they're top tier, 100%. Oh, I got you. This is where we at in the episode. There you go. That's where we at. His ears are bleeding. He going in, man. He's going in on Paper Boi. And it's so funny too, just looking at the social media sphere. You notice, at least I noticed, the stuff that gets the most likes, clicks, retweets, whatever you want to call it, is all the hate, which I don't know which speaks more to the society, the individual, a little bit of both. Why is that? Let's have that. What y'all think about that? What's the crave of everyone out there in the world enjoying to hate on people and love when people are at their down point or at their worst points? It's kind of sad. I don't remember this plot. I don't remember this plot. Where is it going? I don't remember that. That's why I'm so excited to rewatch these episodes, Joe. I don't remember this side plot. This guy he was just referring to. What are you doing now? When you play your friends? I ain't gonna lie, man. Who is this guy, by the way, that Al's playing pool with? Did we ever see him again? Because I don't really even recall Al hanging out with anyone besides Darius and Ern. Well, season 2 we'll see him with that girl that was also a celebrity or whatever. But very rare to see him outside of this crew here. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well said. That's very true. Mix of people are comfort knowing someone is in the worst. Yeah. That's the guy whose house they have the party at in the jacket. I don't know. That's not clicking right now. Do they have a party in this episode they go to? Of course, Darius would be in underground markets selling samurai swords. I'm telling y'all, man, I can do a whole. I know season 4 is the last, but I can do like a whole like spinoff series with Darius and just just like crazy things. A day in the life of Darius, which is what I really want next season, is a Darius centric episode. Just everything Darius, his family, being from Nigeria, all that stuff. I would love that. Speak it to existence. Let's make it happen. Are those goats? Brother. Oh, man. Little does Ern know. Little does Ern know. See, this is when it gets real right here, man. It's just like the side hustle. This is where I think Al does have some type of respect for him, because it's just like, hey, this man selling pizza on Instagram, Twitter. Listen, the hustle's real. Trust me, your boy knows a thing or two about some side hustles. Yo, what's little man from? That's in the back of the car, because I know he was like internet famous for a little bit. I can't remember what exactly he did though. This was damn 6 years ago. But was it Instagram or Vine that he had like a big video that went? Was he like cursing or something? That's funny. A man from the streets is mad at the internet being internet bullied. Both of them getting money. That's funny. That's so like, this is just my hip hop brain. I would just, obviously rest in peace to Tupac, Biggie, and so many of those classic '90s rappers. I'm just wondering like what Tupac would be like in today's society as far as social media goes. Because it's just so funny hearing Al talking about being bullied online. See, this is what I love about this moment here. It's just another hustle. He ain't lying. He is not lying. My son. That's my business partner. Okay, yeah, I think he did have a viral Vine. I wonder where this kid is now. He's probably on TikTok somewhere. Yeah, I'll add here. That would be great. I'll be honest with you, El. I would love to see that transition. Or at least, starting off with writing films, him and his brother Steven, and gradually go into a film, which I would love to see that. I think we talked about it when we were watching episode 1 or some of the reviews, like Jordan Peele and Donald Glover collaboration would be pretty dope. But yeah, I'm definitely here for it. There you go. 6 seasons in the movie. Let's make it happen. Yeah. They're fantastic together. I don't watch Rick and Morty, Justin. And I would love it because I love parallel time travel stuff. But I got to start it. And that's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Al and Zan have a lot in common. Hustling, trying to make ends meet, just different ways of going about it. But this is what separates Al from Zan. Al is a human being with a heart. This man is recording his little kid. This got robbed. Jeez, again, we need Zan in season 4. I just want to know what that man's been up to. Yeah, I remember Vine. I never used it though, but I remember Vine very much so. Very much so. You miss it? Nah, he didn't. He didn't just watch. I mean, what are you gonna do? That's a big ass dog. You call him D? Patience, patience, young Padawan. And right now, Earn don't got that. He need money. It's a master plan. This is why I love Darius, man. He this is a plan, Earn. This is a master plan. This is something that pays off in a couple months, bro. Do you want instant 190 or $4,000 in 2 months? Pawn shop. Yeah, he gave you. Yep, exactly. That's the poor person's mind. Yeah. Listen, man. This is why I love Darius. He's crazy as hell sometimes and super sketchy. But the man has a plan. Doesn't he like give him a phone too, which makes Darius is even more of a great person? Yep. Heart of a saint. What a great character. Very wise individual. Again, I need to know who raised this mother freaker, man. We're friends now. I really, really, really want to get that Darius backstory. Or just another Darius-centric episode, man. Such a great character. One of my favorite characters on TV in the last 10 years, I'll be honest with y'all. That's how much I appreciated Darius' character. And Lakeith Stanfield is fantastic. It's a beautiful shot. Beautiful episode. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 4, the Streisand Effect, which Barbara Streisand, I don't know what the Streisand Effect. I'm trying to think of any significance of Barbara Streisand and how it ties to this episode. But while I think about that, while I'm pondering those thoughts, let me know in the comments how you all felt about episode 4. Just my initial take, kind of my review of the episode. Again, what I love about it is just kind of that message of Zan and Al being kind of two sides of the same coin in the sense of, everyone's trying to make ends meets. Zan doing it, in a different way, social media, he's a pizza delivery guy, he's a, entrepreneur and all that stuff, trying to feed his, I don't know if he had a family or not, but trying to put food on his table every night. And the same thing goes with Al, right? But they obviously do it a lot differently. But it's a hustle, man, at the end of the day. And it kind of goes to show, too, with Al's position, being a hip-hop artist, being bullied online, and how he, takes that as just kind of a big insult and it makes him look weak in the streets or whatnot. But again, we talked about it in the episode. It's just like that feeds into the whole negativity, misery, and the company. Everything you all said in the comments is just as far as just like how people gravitate towards that stuff. Some people profit off of others' downfall or profit off of others making fun of them at their expense, stuff like that, which is just just speaks to, again, social media and what we attach ourselves to, what we consider harmless. You saw me in the episode. I was laughing. Those memes were funny. But again, on the mental health side, just putting myself in Al's shoes, there's, so many people out there as far as mental health goes, whether it's in the real world situation or online situation, which as the internet has grown, I see society now, they take more offense to stuff that's said on them online than they do if someone say it in their face, right? Which is just so crazy to think of how I was raised, right? With, bullying in the sense of, physical bullying. But now these kids nowadays deal with it on a cyber level, which is, just like I said, just crazy to think about in itself. But just seeing that conversation and again, someone mentioned it, or let me know in the comments again, the guy at the bar said something about another guy was looking for Al. He was in a car. He was wearing a half shave. Hopefully, when we rewatch this first season, it pops up again. Because I don't remember that guy. I don't know if they refer to him a little bit later in the season. Someone mentioned it earlier, but I don't remember that character or that being brought up again. So I'm really intrigued to see how they wrap that back up. But all this stuff with Paper Boi and Zan, which, like I said, give me Zan for season 4. I need to know what that guy is up to. Especially now with Earn being in a much different position, fame-wise as he was, from when this episode was showed. So I would love that. But as far as Darius and Earn goes, that stuff to me is just as someone that, has lived paycheck to paycheck and still does that every now and then. I totally understand where Earn's coming from in regards to I need to eat today. I need to keep the lights on now, not in a couple of months from now. But it's just that whole idea of that poor woman's mindset in regards to looking at things immediately now and not planting the seeds, or as Darius said, planting those investments now that can grow 10 times over a couple months from now. So just being in a different position of perspective and life and putting yourself in position to, be able to prosper and be able to have those things and not having to struggle or stress out about money and stuff like that. And that's just a whole mindset within itself as far as growing up, a lot, especially, in the Black community. a lot of our, sometimes people who are around kind of give us that mindset of that hustle and that grind, that day to day and paycheck to paycheck mindset. And some people are fortunate enough to have, different positions of finances, right? That can get them in other areas and they can focus on more things and worrying about how they're going to pay this bill and that bill. So I just love how this show just focuses on mental health and social media and, financials and just so many different things while still being funny and looking amazing, cinematography and all that stuff. This is just shows the brilliance and the intelligent writing that this show has to offer. So that's just kind of my thoughts of the episode. But let me know, like I said in the chat, how you all felt about the episode, what other deeper meanings you all took from it. If you guys have any personal stories you want to share about anything that was touched on this episode, by all means, this is why we here. This is why we do it, to have these type of conversations. So, and again, I appreciate every one of y'all. I know this isn't one of my more viewed things that I bring to the channel, but that doesn't matter to me at all. I love these conversations, and again, I appreciate we got 13 people watching live. I appreciate every single one of you all. If you haven't already, again, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. But also let me know your thoughts of this episode in the live chat, and of course on the replay here. And I'll bring up you guys' chat here in a little bit. I was just looking at I was trying to remember this whole time. I'm trying to remember the Steve McQueen film I seen. There was only one of them. I thought I saw a couple more of them, but I've only looked at his filmography. I've only seen The Great Escape. And the only reason I saw that was from when I went to school for film and video. But I know even besides not only seeing one of the films, I've heard of Steve McQueen. I know he was kind of an icon during his time. Is he still alive? I don't know if he... Okay, yeah, he passed away at 50. Wow, he passed away pretty young. But yeah, let's see what you guys are talking about. Where's the chat? Here it is. All right, let's see. Best scene in the episode was when he found out that he wasn't gonna get paid. Yes, yeah, Craig. Very important TV moment about truth about poor people and finances. Yeah, man. Let's see here. I love when they use shots of the first season, especially. Yeah, it's a well. This show to me just clicks on so many levels, not just from a writing department, acting department, but as you just mentioned, production wise, it's a really well put together show with a lot of attention to detail, which I appreciate. We're friends now. Yep. Let's see here. Al was gonna do Jay and Silent Bob did in their movie. That's funny. Here we go. Streisand Effect phenomenon in which the attempt to suppress something only brings more attention. Really? Okay. In my dumb ass, Barbara Streisand. Let me. I appreciate you filling me in on the insight there. I guess I should have Googled it before I went live to make myself look a little bit more, to see that I got all my stuff together here before we go live. All right. Again, I've never even heard of this before. Well, I've heard of this episode. I guess I never looked it up. Trying to suppress something draws attention to it. So I guess putting that into motion in this episode, trying to suppress something. I'll look at Al, suppressing, I guess, his emotions, and like that bothered him. The troll bothered him, right? It wasn't just like, it's just another person online, whatever. It's like, no, dude, you coming at me, and in return, I'm gonna come at you 10 times harder. So he's, suppress those feelings, and kind of it draws more out to him. Like he literally went to this dude's job. Like, can you all imagine, especially in today's society with negative comments, if you were able to, which I'm a firm believer that a lot of those people that say, some, inappropriate, racist, discriminatory, homophobic comments online, like they would not say that to people's face. Like I 100% believe that. But just to go to show he went the extra length, and it showed attention to it, and it kind of brought him to that, and just putting that, I guess, in perspective, suppressing, like Earn's just been kind of, again, pushing all his, I'll figure it out, and now you're at the point where you need money, and it's like he looks like he's like, I need this, so yeah, okay, that definitely. I mean, and let me know too how you all take that title, the Streisand Effect, which is the title of this episode. So that's really, really cool. Increasing awareness of information, often via the internet. That's funny. Again, this is why a show to me. Wait, what? Why is it called the Streisand Effect? The story sums up the Streisand Effect, named after singer Barbra. I guess again, this is the internet. I don't know if this is accurate, but one of the articles on Google says, why is it called it? And then it says it's named after Barbra Streisand. So I guess I wasn't too far off, but what's the significance? I know who Barbra Streisand is, but why was it named after her? What is it? I guess. Anyway, I'll look it up more. And what I was saying before I was thrown off here was, this is why I love Atlanta, is just being able to be like, oh, so that's okay, and you learn something, and it's just, this is the beauty of a show like this. It's not just surface level stuff. That's why I love this show. Many reasons why, but that's one of them. 100%. It's 100%. But yes, it pays well. It plays well to season 3, not giving a damn. Exactly, because y'all remember season 3. I don't remember the name of the episode. White Fashion, when he was like, Ern asked him, which to your point, El, because it's completely different now. He doesn't care about what people think, and that episode, he's like, I don't give a damn about the streets. So yes, it is very funny. It is very interesting, and again, this is why we're rewatching this series, to kind of tie and look at these characters from when we just saw them in season 3 and tying it back to their humble beginnings. So. Very great point that you bring up, El, and I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, here we go. Maxine dropping the facts. Photos of her home taken offline just made it more. Oh, very interesting. Okay, and that ties into, as we just saw, someone on a much lesser scale with Paper Boi building his career. But yes, see, y'all, this is why y'all are awesome. This is why we're here, helping each other out, digging deeper into these episodes, picking out little things to break down and think about. So this is why we do this, and I appreciate you all. So we're gonna go. We'll be on for another 10 minutes or so. Again, for my NBA fans out there, if there are any in the chat or on the replay, obviously if you're watching the replay, you're in the future, so you know who probably won. But who y'all, if you're a fan of NBA, who you got winning tonight? Game 6, is the Warriors taking the championship, or are the Celtics gonna continue their season and try to get their 18th or not, I think it's their 18th championship in their franchise history. But I'm gonna be watching that here in a bit, in about 15 minutes. I got the Warriors winning, and I think Game 6, Klay Thompson will come to play tonight. But besides that, I really do thank you all. We had about, I think, up to 20 people at one point watching, and we got a strong group of y'all that was like 16, 17 strong watching this episode with me. I appreciate you, really do. That is beautiful. I love home screen savers. It looks so dope. But as far as content this week, guys, we got The Boys. I don't know if there's any Boys fans out there. We'll be dropping that review later tonight. Let me know if you all have been enjoying that and been watching that show. I'm in the middle of my rewatch of The Umbrella Academy, which I am excited for. Shout out to Netflix for sending me over season 3. I'm going to be watching that hopefully starting this weekend. I just started season 2 today. Again, I've already seen Umbrella Academy. I'm just rewatching to kind of refresh myself on it. But keep an eye out for that review coming probably next week for the Umbrella Academy fans out there. I need to find something that's going to replace Barry, because for my Barry fans, Barry just ended on Sunday. So I need to find a new Sunday show. Yeah. A lot of great stuff. Lightyear is coming out tomorrow. I hope you guys get a chance to see that over the weekend. And if you have, or if you do, definitely check out my review for Lightyear. Really enjoyed that film. But other than that, we got Go Dubs. Yeah, Warriors, come out and play. The Boys, yes. By the way, I don't know if you guys... So here's a little fun fact. I don't know why Amazon doesn't advertise it this way. The Boys is on now. The new episode. They drop typically, and I can only speak for my time zone, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Episode 5 is available now, and I'll be dropping my episode review here probably at 8 or maybe Yeah, I'll probably drop at 8 because I'm going to be watching the game. So if you all don't know, if there's any Boys fans out there, the Boys is on now. So after we're done here, if you're not watching the game tonight, if you're a Boys fan, episode should be available. I know they had some issues last week with it being delayed, but it's on there now. Spiderhead, yeah, Spiderhead does look pretty dope. I'm gonna check it out. Netflix did not get back to me on a screener, but I'm gonna probably watch it this weekend. Huge fan of the cast. Journey Smollett, love her. Miles Teller, great. Chris Hemsworth's fantastic, and then Joseph Krasinski, who's the director, just did Top Gun Maverick, and he's fantastic. So I'm really excited to check that out this weekend on Netflix. So with that being said, I love these conversations. I love these chats. We'll be back next week. I don't believe I have any screeners or anything that I can think of now, so we'll probably go live. If not 7, then definitely 8 at the latest, just to do our episode 5, what is episode 5, by the way, of Atlanta? Let's see. Nobody beats the Biebs. We get the Black Justin Bieber episode, which I'm excited for next week. So we'll be watching that next week. Like I said, just keep an eye on the community tab. It'll either be around 7 or 8 next week that we'll do next week's watch along. But in between then, again, for my Boys fans, we'll be dropping that review here shortly for episode 5. Over the weekend, I don't know if there's anything that I have planned as far as videos go, but check me out if you guys have social media, and particularly TikTok. I've been pretty active on that the last few weeks, so I drop videos pretty consistently on there for the last few weeks, just like, you know, little fun things, little theories and little fun conversations about Stranger Things, you know, dropping little tidbits of movie news. So check me out there if you guys, you know, want to support me on other social media platforms. So with all that being said, I think we're going to call it a night. Again, I appreciate everyone watching tonight. Before you leave, give the video a thumbs up. Share the video to anyone you know that loves this show just as much as we do. And then again, shout out to the replay gang. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comment section. And again, Warriors, let's get that dub tonight. Let's get that 4th championship in the last 8 years, is I think now. Let's go. Game 6 Clay. He going to light it up tonight in Boston. But again, thank you all so much. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying hydrated, because like I said, it is something else. My allergies have been crazy with this hot weather out there. So hope you all stay safe out there, and we'll catch you all on the next one. All right, take care, everybody.